In this treatment, we're going to demonstrate the heating compress. In this particular case, I have a sore throat, and Kimberly's going to apply this at this time. Kimberly, how do you start off?
Okay, we start off with a cotton flannel or just a heavy cotton, and this is about 22 inches long. And then we have a piece of plastic that needs to be a little bit wider than that, as you can see. Okay, so it can cover it completely. I just got the plastic from a common shopping bag, just cut it out. Then we have some wool. We do like to use wool because it will hold the moisture really well, but if somebody is allergic to wool, you can easily use a heavy cotton flannel. We also have used, in a pinch, hiking socks, anything that you have around the home. And then, of course, just something to fasten it with, just a common safety pin. That is it. Then we have some water. I have put ice cubes in it, and I already have one of these sitting in there soaking. I also have used getting this wet and putting it in the freezer, leaving it in for 10-15 minutes and pulling it out. That also works really well. Okay, so here we have it. This has been soaking in ice cold water. I just squeeze out so it's not dripping wet, but it's totally saturated. Now you want to work quite quickly at this point. Get it on as quickly as possible. And just ask them to hold it. Could you hold it there, please, John?
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm going to put the plastic around, and I just want to make sure that I have covered all of the cloth with the plastic. We don't want any of it showing. So, let's see. Make sure it's plenty snug, but you don't want it overly tight. So everything is there. Okay, hold it again. Just
here?
right there. Mm-hmm. And then we're just going to wrap the wool around. And again, just wanting to cover everything. But the plastic is really the most important because that's what's going to be trapping in just on the edges there. Okay, just all the way around. And that's it. Then I'm just going to fasten the back with a simple safety pin.
Now,
I always want to put your fingers behind so you don't, behind the cloth so you don't
pin your
pinch their
victim.
skin. Yeah, pin your victim. Okay, do you want to explain, John, what's happening here?
Well, it's called a heating compress, even though you saw that Kimberly began with cold water. The cold, actually, the body responds to that short cold by the blood vessels dilating. Warm current of fresh blood rushes in and warms up that wet cloth, and the plastic and the wool wrap now keep that inner layer warm. And that temperature actually is a little bit higher than your body temperature, and your body says, oh, there's a slight fever site there in the throat. Let's direct our white blood cells up there. And then here's how you're beginning to use, through this very small localized artificial fever, to direct your body's own system to fight off the disease. And in this case, you have a sore throat. Now, would you want to go out in public in this, Kimberly?
Oh, yeah, you can go out in public. You could just wear a turtleneck.
Okay.
You could put a scarf around you, and away you go. And you have.
All day long. And it feels so good, I don't even want to take it off.
How long will it last?
Well, as long as that cloth stays moist, it can last for maybe 1 or 2 hours. It depends, again, on how well you've put it around, the plastic around here to hold that moisture in. But if it does dry out, you can see it's only a minute to put another one back on, and away you go. And that's it.
And you could easily do this one by yourself as well. It's always nice to have someone to help you, but you could easily do it on your own.
Well, this can also be applied to elbows. It can be applied to sore knees. It can be applied to a stomach ache or for constipation. It can also be applied to a chest, and that's what we'll show next.